McLaren. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Rush in. Tight dog. Check. Lucky. 8. Watch out.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D. 51's the mark, boys. 51. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Check it back.
Now Newton. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
He was taken down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 50, Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darius Leonard leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Mike, check. 59. Watch the run.
Here's Newton. Winds up and lets it go for... It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Ooh, and that was over Jalen Ramsey, too.
Here's Newton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Second and 10, Newton again. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Here's Mostert. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Single. Chap 31.
Now it's Newton. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Rams nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. They got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Rams.
Shotgun now for Carr. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Carr again. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Newton to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Newton now to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. A gain of 8 and a first down. This is Mostert. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought
the tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
20.
Now Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Here's Newton. That's That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Check 31. Check. Switch.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. Jordan Reed has it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let him know. He's coming. 8. He's coming. Double up.
From the red zone now, Newton. And it's caught. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st down and goal to go.
Check 47. We ain't giving him nothing.
And Newton's going to keep it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14. Rams nothing.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Second tone, defense. Let's go.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, Carr. A screen to Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, here we go.
On first and 10, here's Carr. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Ah, damn it.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Breida. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Carr. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Los Angeles.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there. As his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From his goal line here, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he's able to get it out of there. Returnable for Grant. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett, and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Javon Kinlaw, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3rd and long.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, Brissett. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mostert. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch 8.
Here's Mostert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 5 at the 26.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 20. Let's get there. Check.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 19-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try the air now with Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And across the chart, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kevin Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Niners 28, Rams 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On 2nd and 7, Brissett, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
49ers.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A huge play that time for the Rams. 64 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Brissett now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Roosevelt Nix, his first touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Mostert. Room here to run. There he goes left side. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 51, Mike 51. 3
Cam goes out wide quickly. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They hand it off to Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Marcel, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Hopkins' kick is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Out of the gun, Brissett. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
2nd and a yard.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
19, you can't block me. You can't block 20. Good. 56 is the mic. Man, I got you. Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, tight. Hey, kill.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
56, Mike, 56.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A lane there to run. Is Mostert able to get about 7 there on first down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Show it.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on. 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Or calling it with 2:04 left. And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brissett, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Mike's 5'9". Mike.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the 49ers, they're not...
Needed that dub. How'd you manage that?
Coming home. So right now is the weather I hate. Because it's not that much snow on the ground. It's cold. Not that much snow on the ground. There's snow a couple days in. Snow. This type of weather is first because there's still ice out. It's so lax. The sky's a little bit clear. It's like they're just fucking you know?
Uh-huh.
I'm coming around the third. Oh shit. Realized when I turned, the car didn't. I said, oh, fuck. Tried to turn again, then over and tail whip. Fuck. Flip it back again, tail whip to the side, flip back in, I start hitting towards the curb. Oh shit, there, goddamn. I hit that bitch, go, I hit the goddamn curb, go to the grass. And it's actually an intersection.
Mm-hmm.
So I skipped through the grass, literally drove onto the other street, and got onto the original street I was on.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, cars. Something fell off.
He said something fell off.
I knew something may go. I was like, nah, I knew I was mentally prepared. Once I turned, I was like, okay, I'm mentally prepared for it to fuck up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was perfect. That shit threw me all the way to hell. I only stepped in the car 2 times. I've only been on thinking I'd have missed something. So, I don't know. My tire just happened to hit that shit just perfect. Golly.
Ready to advance. All right. Yeah. Just beat the hell out of the new Rams guy. Honestly.
He quit? Wait, the I'm your hazard dude?
No. That's the Giants guy.
Oh.
The Rams.
Oh, yeah,
Rams.
I forgot somebody.
Honestly, he threw 2 pick sixes. He could have threw 4, but I started running into his people because he started like not tackling. Yeah, he threw 2 pick sixes to Fred Warner.
That's a lot. What he does.
But yeah, like I said, he like was pulling his people so they wouldn't tackle him.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the first time was an accident. Like, he hit the button and tried to dive at me, and I just kind of shifted a little. But the second time, I saw he deliberately grabbed a guy and, like, turned him around to block for some reason. Like, he was almost like he was a lead blocker for me, which was weird.
Got my second ability for hockey out there in Nightmare. See how he goes there.
Oh, Truth made it this time. Didn't have to jump into 17 different parties to find this one this time, huh?
Look at that party that I wanted to find is right there. Easy to find.
Wonderful, yes!
The Bills, dude, I didn't even see that. Which commissioner came in? No, what the fuck happened? I'm running, grabbing and saw that shit, and I was like, nigga, I told them, I gotta go back and read it. That dude, Bills, dude, he really, he thinking like, because he's also the nigga who said, let's go all bad. And he did that shit, because the plays that he got was like all bad. Like, oh, okay, he ended up getting CPU help. I was like, all right, cool. Like, they ended up both being pick six. So I was like, there's not much you can do there. Nigga, the CPU all man, dumb shit. Cause I be so pissed. I don't think they understand why. Yeah, no, you don't need. You don't need. Like in all Madden, cornerbacks are the most valued. Goddamn. Oh my goodness. Your boy Mike Evans got an early one. Yeah, true. Boy Mike Evans got one early. That nigga. Nigga, they tried to jam him off the top. True. But nigga tried to jam him. Mike Evans is so goddamn strong. You need to just show Madden stats and shit and be like, hey, nigga, you need to get that. You look 68. Don't look come to this goddamn party and ask me. I know. Here, no, fuck. Yep. What up? Yeah. I don't think that they realize how good Mike Evans Matt plays. Yeah, that should be what they talk about in the meetings and shit. Have y'all seen how nice this is? No, I was throwing all types of jump balls. He's able to catch everything. It's actually kind of. Maybe he can do it. Every other goddamn player, he's just outmuscling every goddamn. Yeah, true. I was sitting there when you was talking about the economist. Nigga, I remember this Madden started up, and I looked at his overall. I was like, oh my goodness, he just made off. I said, oh shit. I said, they gave him this much money, and this is what they just got him rated at? I said, I will cut him immediately if I had the buck. That nigga's contract is. No, he's got the wildest contract ever. But they got him at Madden. Listen, man. Not on the team, you don't. They don't know. My boy Donovan. He's like, that nigga's like a 70, something like that. He's 9. He's a 69 to start. This nigga got $40 million over like years. Something crazy. Yeah, Drew said the only reason why he's keeping this nigga is because I know him. Said he gonna cut this. Look at this nigga here. This nigga contract wise. Oh, he is out there. He got the bag. I do need to just get challenges. Yeah, on trios, yeah. I just be fucking niggas up on trios. Oh my god, it's so good. On there. That Mike Evans. Oh wait, I'm on stream, so let me see. They're on the 3rd and 7th. Oh, yep, that's him, touchdown. Oh my goodness, the nigga failed. The nigga failed trying to get him through. Ah! The dude jumped. Mike Evans didn't even have a jump. Mike Evans.